This really is a beautiful land. I love how we can experience it from this high up. Now, we've completed the main quest portion of this. We still have the 4 mini games that we should check out. We never actually went all the way over here. Not sure which region that was. It's not the choo-choo cart region. In fact, I don't think it's technically part of any of these. And I did get a notice from Paimon that we should talk to Idia again, wherever the hell she is. Maybe back in that village area. See, that's way down there. I see you. What do you got for me? Cabbages and carrots? Thank you. Have you seen Idia? No? So be it. Actually, I was gonna say she might be next to the projection thing, but probably not. Sure. That sounds fun. Yay! Oh, where's the last one? Oh, there it is. That's perhaps the most fun one of those ever.
Maybe there's even more buried below.
Dia, are you around here anywhere? You guys ready for, Oh yeah, I was supposed to be giving you guys apples. There you go. I totally forgot about that. Sorry. Hope it's not too late to give you enough apples. Probably not. There she is. Oh no, that's Gretchen. Oh no, Alice, there's someone lying on the ground over there. Ooh, Gretchen? She's not lying on the ground. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Welcome to the Valerium Mirage Restaurant. Oh, what do you got? I'm Gretchen. Guess you could say I'm the manager here. Figured. So you're another one of the people who built something and had a water eidolon take over? Hello. Yes, I'll definitely visit again. 5 stars. Then I shall look forward to your return, honored guest. Oh, well, no, I need you to, see, hello, yes, so this is a restaurant. Yes, please feel free to rest up here for a bit. As this is a lakeside restaurant, you can enjoy breathtaking views of the majestic scenery while enjoying our fine cuisine. Yeah, but you know, that means it's gonna be really expensive. You know, I spent quite a lot of time picking the location. You may also notice that the angles at which the tables are arranged, the height and materials of the chairs have been meticulously calibrated. What tables? Inside? This way, we can provide our guests with a delightful dining experience. So, what's on the menu? I recommend our specialty. What is your specialty? Though, the dining process can be somewhat complicated. Somewhat complicated, as it is part of the restaurant's unique dining etiquette. To begin, you must fetch some water. Okay, for washing my hands, right? No, you should fill the pot with it. Next, you'll have to add your favorite ingredients. Am I doing my own cooking? The most important part is the waiting. Close your eyes, and when the delicious aroma rising from the pot greets your nose, you will find that your specialty is ready for your enjoyment. Huh? Isn't that just making me cook? What? How did you figure it out so quickly? What a ingenious restaurant, Gretchen. Hehe, I wanted to become a chef. I just really don't have any talent for cooking. No matter how hard I work on the interior, a restaurant needs to have food. Yeah, that is kind of the most important part. Poor Gretchen. I also do mean, I don't see the tables either. Hey, water droplet. Yes, your attention, please. I have some good news. Tracks repairs. Oh, the Choo Choo Kart Arena. Please challenge Choo Choo Kart Arena at the northwestern side of the canyon. Yes. Oh? Sure. I haven't played hide and seek in a while. I see you up there. Found you. Ha! Gotcha. Ah, there you are. Ooh, did we get this one? Nice, precious, or luxurious precious chest.
Yay, shiny!
Very shiny. Is that Idia? No, it's the Phantom Toy Master. Hold that thought. Aw, you sad? You want to go talk to them? There you go, here's a buddy. Go talk to that person over there. Go on, they need a friend. And let's talk to this toy master. Taking a break? I should have hired someone to do this for me. It's only the first test, but I have to cross mountains. This is torture. Oof, what mountains? Those mountains? Well, those are more cliff faces, but sure. Are you alright? Are you alright? You sound so weak. Alice, she looks absolutely exhausted. Let's make her some food. You cook up some piping hot fried radish balls. Nice. Ha ha ha! I feel so alive! I can tell from the way you're shaking your arms in the air like you just don't care. You've got skills. However, the low quality ingredients and spices resulted in a rather dry texture. Hey, I cooked for you to be nice. You don't need to be all critical. How can you be so picky at a time like this? A full stomach is all that matters. Not all that matters. I'd have a full stomach if I packed with dirt. It's not gonna be great. On the contrary, the harder times get, the more you must crave the luxuries of life. It's how you stay motivated. The more your cash flow dries up, the bigger the loan you take out. Oh no. Oh no. It's the only way you can go all out and reverse your fortune. No. Madia. That's bad. That is the trade secret of turning the tides that I, the Phantom Toy Master Madia, am bestowing upon you in return for your aid. A Phantom Toy Master? That sounds pretty cool. But looking like that, it doesn't seem right. Maybe you're broke? Your toy isn't finished yet, huh? Hey, how did you know? Let's see. You nearly died of hunger. You were so confused that you were talking to yourself. Something about a test and hiring someone. So obviously, you haven't finished your signature toy, right? It must be going really bad if you can't even remember to eat. I think it's more she couldn't afford to eat. How could you say that? I won't be spoken of like that. My barking fox is in the final stage before production. Ooh, that sounds like a fun toy. Want my help? Once I figured out the flight envelope for the flight envelope, so it's a flying barking fox, I'll be able to write a manual that even fungi can understand. Then with another loan for mass production, I'll be able to return a huge profit. Maybe. Assuming your sales can at the very least cover your interest. Flight envelope? What manual? Explain without the technical jargon so Paimon can understand. It's easier to just show you. Blue package quickly inflates it. Oh, that's a fox, all right. Look, Paimon, it kind of looks like you. Is that your signature toy? Doesn't even look like a fox. You should just call it something like limited edition big-eared Sensetia bomb. Blue Star. Always A+ with the nicknames, Paimon. And why is it called barking? It doesn't even look like it's barking with laughter. No, in fact, it looks kind of miserable. Like it wants you to kill it, put it out of its existence. No. It's because its jet sounds like someone barking with laughter. Have a listen if you don't believe me. It emits an indescribably low howling sound. It would be stretching the bounds of the truth to even consider comparing it to barking. Where did she even hear that laughter from? Alice, Paimon thinks she may be barking mad. You do have the best insults. Anyway, a small hot air balloon provides lift for the barking fox, while the hidden jet provides propulsion, so it has excellent maneuverability. What's the point of this toy? Just imagine a toy that can fly nimbly. Forget kids, even adults wouldn't be able to resist its charms. That does sound quite novel. Paimon smells something familiar. Let Paimon guess. Maria is going to say, please help me complete the final tests and I'll reward you. But Paimon and Alice will have to think about it. We're busy. You'll have to make it worth our while. Good job, Paimon. That's true. We accept Prima Gems only. No, of course a small reward won't be enough. Let me do the math. 60%. No, 70% of the total Barking Fox profits for the next year. What do you think? I'm gonna have to say no. 70% of 0 is still 0. 70%? Isn't that a bit too much? No. Paimon means to say that you're speaking Paimon's language, Phantom Toy Master. Even mass production may not turn a profit. Or can it even be mass-produced within a year? Now you've grasped the crux of the matter. The faster you complete testing, the sooner the Barking Fox can enter production and begin sales, and the more you'll make. We must work together to perfect it quickly. It's a win-win situation. Well, win-win for you. Oh, this is starting to make sense now. Hehe. Alice, if we do this, we'll be involved in the toy industry and can be called merchants, right? I mean, we've already become merchants at one point. We ran a merchant stall. Time is money. Let's get to it. I sought help from a few adventurers in the past and set up a few flight envelope test challenges based on their experiences. Let me show you where they are. The Barking Fox's future and Phantom Toy Master's brand are in your hands. Oh, is this for the, I'm surprised she didn't have a blue check mark over her head. Exclamation mark over her head. Yeah. Wonderful. And I suppose this is the currency? Yeah. Fascinating Phenocryst.
Klee was a brave girl today.
Yeah?
I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Yes, I do. I like weird-looking lizards. Damn it, where are you, Idia? Paimon said to go talk to you. You guys look like you're having fun over there. No? Is that her? I think that's Idia. Right? No, damn it, it's Mandora. They all look kind of similar from a distance with the blue hair and everything. But you're also wearing her pants, so it makes it harder. Oh, I haven't seen you anywhere in Valurium Mirage before. Have you traveled here from afar? Eh, pretty far. Though we sort of teleported. Ah, I know. You're the one everyone is talking about. The great hero who fixed the Mirage for Miss Idia. That is us. But mostly Klee. And you are? Sorry, I should have introduced myself. My name is Mandora, a resident here and a former adventurer. No, you're more like a former water eidolon, posing as a former adventurer. I've been living here for quite some time. Ask me if you have any questions about the place. Yeah, former? Yes, I used to be an adventurer, but then you took an arrow to the knee. But not now. After stumbling into this mirage during a desert adventure, I decided to make it my home and live a peaceful and stable life. Since then, I haven't left. No more adventures. Yeah, but... Oh, I misspoke earlier. I should have said I stopped adventuring in Mandora's stead. There you go. She left me here and returned to her world of thrilling travels and brilliant adventurers. She really is a clever girl, but you know, that's just typical of adventurers. You're just sort of talking yourself up. But just like how anyone swearing, this is the last time, I promise, always breaks their promises. Oh, of course, after becoming Mandora, I can understand how she felt, so it's not like I'll get riled up over it. It's just that, after she left the Mirage, did she ever still think of me? I feel like this place would be hard to forget. If the thought of me could strengthen her resolve and help her walk her chosen path, that would really be something. You know, it really would be kind of cool if we see these people, you know, in the regular world in this game. I guess you don't have a task for me. Damn it, Idia.
La la la.
Oh, didn't even realize you were when I was just getting berries. Oh, crab. Oh, wait, no, that was a frog. Oh, you're new. There you are. Idia, what are you doing over here behind this bar? Oh, Alice, Paimon. I was wondering where you two might be taking a stroll. Aha! Let me see. A melody of pure water sings and twists around you, accompanied by the energy of graceful dancing dewdrops. That was poetic. You two seem to be in good spirits. Or decent. What do you say? Are you interested in sampling more of the delights of the Valerium Mirage? We indeed are. Heh. Even Paimon didn't imagine that Idia would start speaking more appropriately. She's feeling good now that she doesn't have to do any more work. She seems like a different person. Wait, is she a different person? Are you another creation of Idia? I don't think so. My body has always been my own creation. All right, that's enough talking about bygone days. Hey, Idia. Idia seems much more lively. That's so wonderful. Wait, what were we talking about? Seeing more delights of this land. Sampling the delights of the Valerian Mirage? Traveling all around can lead to lots of pleasant surprises. Maybe there's a huge trove of treasure. Exactly! Great minds think alike. We'll want to explore every nook and cranny of a mysterious place like this. Damn straight. Chests of hidden more. Gotta find them all. I mean truly appreciating this place, not just wandering around it. That's good too, but treasure's the first priority. Though if it's treasure you're interested in, why not give the returning Curios project a try? It's an old tradition of our newly revitalized Valerium Mirage. Returning Curiosity? No, Curios. Why hasn't Paimon heard you mention this before? Returning Curios, as the name indicates, refers to the multitude of fantastical items that have been swept into the vortex and funneled into the Valerium Mirage. The project goes back many a year. Originally, a veteran adventurer stopped here and was deeply moved by the scenery. Ahem. It goes without saying that my hospitality helped considerably. Glad to hear it. Anyway, he buried his most prized possessions in the place that touched him most deeply. Those were his mementos. 3 pocket watches made of Mora. Made of Mora? Oh my. Paimon, we gotta find these. Before leaving, the adventurer left a poetic cipher and asked me to tell it to later guests to see if they could find it. Please tell me. Watches made of Mora? Sound shiny and valuable. I am thinking the same, Paimon. I don't know how valuable they are, but when I mentioned it to later guests, they were even more excited than Paimon. They swore to retrieve the treasures left by that adventurer. Now, these treasures we can take them into the real world, right? And they haven't already been dug up. Unfortunately, though they searched the whole Valerian Mirage, they were still unable to find the treasure trove hidden by the cipher. But in the process of searching, many guests began to relax and enjoy themselves, and lost all traces of the nervousness they had when they first entered the Mirage. We weren't really nervous. We sort of just came here to vacation with Klee. Though they never found the adventurer's treasure, they found the idea fascinating and chose to leave behind their own gifts to the Mirage, burying their stories and entrusting me with their care. In the end, though I never expected this, it has become a sort of tradition here. This is returning Curios, deciphering ciphers to reveal the treasures of guests past, and then passing down our own stories. What about the watches? Now that you mention it, what did happen to the watches? I only remember the stories he wanted to tell. Right. What was the cipher again? Give me a moment. Let me check to see if there are any records. I sure hope you kept records. Dia, didn't you promise the adventurer you need to be more reliable? She does. Don't blame me. It was ages ago. There's been so many guests since then, too. Just stories upon stories. How can anyone expect me to memorize everything? I don't. I expect you to write them down. Anyway, it's not about the value of the treasure or the watch. That is blasphemy. You take that back. But the stories hidden inside the treasures. No, Idia, we're just not going to see eye to eye on this. The stories are nice, but me and Paimon, we want something a little more tangible. And gold. And shiny. Yes, that's it. As long as the stories live on, treasures and such are just the cherry on top. More like the other way around. What do you think? Would you like to join the tradition of returning Curios? After all, the special memento you leave will be retrieved by someone else in the far future. I do kind of like that, but I'm not burying any treasure for them. Imagine how that person will react to seeing your story and the memento you chose to leave behind, here and now. It's really fun, isn't it? Paimon guesses it kinda makes sense. Leaving gifts and secret messages behind for strangers sounds interesting. And solving riddles to look for hidden treasures makes Paimon giddy. That is the fun part. Ideally, we'll get a ton of more while we're at it. Ton of it, a literal ton of it. After all, a gem ringed with gold is much prettier. And my romanticism needs reasonable reimbursement. Don't sweat it. According to the rules of old, each guest can hear one cipher and find one treasure. As you're my special guests, I'll give you 3 tries. Each cipher matches one of the treasure troves, and besides the stories told by each memento, there's plenty of more to be found as well. That's what we like to hear. Good. That's perfect, Idia. Paimon doesn't know how impressive this mysterious adventurer was. They couldn't be better than Paimon and Alice. Damn straight. You tell her, Paimon. Let's help continue this tradition, too. We can bury a story here that belongs only to us. Then we can think about what memento and cipher to leave while we search. Then it's settled. Right, listen carefully to the first cipher. A sweet mist permeates all, gazing toward the dancing lamplight. I almost forget to breathe. In the end, memories of childhood guide me, and I take my seat beside the table in peace. It's that rising blue swirl underneath the giant the giant turning thing. Okay, the returning Curios journey has begun. Remember the cipher, try hard to solve it, and locate the treasure. This does count as one of our thingies, right? One of our events. No, it actually does not. That surprises me. Alright. Don't that refer... doesn't hunger want something to eat? I guess we could try the restaurant. I'll take Paimon's advice, I suppose, for now. She hasn't let me down yet. Seems to be some mystery hidden here. Let's take a closer look. Oh, these are the seats that she mentioned before. Yeah, let's take a seat. Here's a lamp. Oh, there we go. Wow, the treasure.
There's even more buried below.
Here, once we nice. Other than more, this is a tattered bag in here. Just a tattered bag, nothing in it.
Da, da, da.
Paimon, I would appreciate it if you spoke slower next time. As usual, I don't think I'm going to try to read it out loud anymore. Back so soon? Such skilled treasure hunters. Yeah. Haha. The first cipher was too easy. We knew where to go immediately. Well, Paimon did. That was not my first instinct. But, I mean, it helps that Paimon's just always hungry. What was this memento inside the chest? It seems like it's from a person who gets hungry easily and stands outside restaurants enticed by the smell of food. Memento is their snack bag, right? This one's actually perfect for you then, Paimon. You're not completely wrong, but not totally right either. The traveler who left this first chest was a disciplined warrior. Oh? When I saw him in the desert, he was covered in wounds, great and small. It was clear he had survived a bitter struggle. A tired, hungry person would obviously be drawn to the smell of a restaurant. Makes sense such circumstances would inspire written words, even a few lines of poetry. Yeah, I suppose so. Whoa, that's actually really different from what we thought. Why was he fighting in the desert? That's a good question. If I speak too much and add my own interpretations, it'll color your perceptions and you won't experience their story as they wanted it told. The memento still has his notes. Take some time to read them if you're curious. Oh, thank you. Okay, fine. In that case, Alice, you read it when you have time. Tell Paimon the important bits. Why don't you read them? I'm not going to tell you. You need to practice your reading, Paimon. I'm not convinced you're literate. Let's move on. I want to share the cipher for the next treasure trove. A shooting star of vines carries me, traversing a forest so quiet and peaceful, to finally arrive in a secluded dreamland so pure. Shooting star of vine carries me. Forest so quiet and peaceful, to finally arrive in a secluded dreamland so pure. What do you think? This one will keep you guessing. Activate all those smarts of yours and the second treasure, and you'll find the second treasure trove. Some of the choo-choo cart we rode. I suppose. There was, it was a little bit jungly there. Actually was my first guess as well. It's the only thing I could think of with regards to vines. Where around the choo-choo cart? What? That's not near the choo-choo cart. I suppose it's near a choo-choo cart. it's kind of them to show me that again. Oh, this is where we first did it? No. Yes. No. While we're headed down, anything for me to gather? Well, you know, we also have while we're here, this thing. Wait, did I get one? No. I'm actually not sure what that does. Ooh, giant churl. Perhaps it just indicates that there's one around you.
Da, da, da.
Gotcha. Gotcha. How many more? 20 more. Get out of the way. How do I get those ones? That's just mean. It is right there. Curses. I might not have enough time left to do this. Damn it. There's gotta be an intended route to take. Something I'm obviously missing. Yeah. I really don't know, though. Something I haven't unlocked, perhaps? Yeah, oh well. Alright. Let's see. We haven't activated this choo-choo cart before. Maybe? Have we not? Is that it? Oh, 10,000 more. Oh, it's an underground one, too. Going all over the place, isn't it? A metaphor of... A winding trail indeed. Oh. Wait, isn't this, like, the original cave we were in? I feel like is. Oh, hey. Can't get through there. Maybe, we need to, just get through this one. Or go that way. No. That's not much better. There we are. Let's exit out the other side. Oh, yes, please. Yeah, it took us to the other one. There we go. What'd that do? Did it open this way? Oh yeah, nice. I appreciate them giving me that Dendrograna. Ooh, exquisite one. Paimon's touches are pretty spot on, huh? Yes, he did. Yes, they were. Just as an ordinary box, seems to be something inside it. There's some noise. All right. Sorry, mushrooms. You're my dinner. Or Klee's dinner. Alright, let's actually let's keep heading through this tunnel. See if there's anything interesting. Nice. Boom, boom. There we go. Where did you take us? Is it back to the village? Yes, it is. Sorry, but I need you to die. Oh, you're definitely not gonna kill that one. Very good, Klee.
More treasure, more treasure.
Let's go talk to Idia now. You okay there, buddy? Hey, what did you need my help for? I just got near you.
Maybe there's even more buried below.
Hey, Idia, we're back. Took you longer this time, huh? Guess you're enjoying solving the riddles. I mean, it was actually physically further away, too. So, what did you find besides Mora? A simple box. Can we open it? But what if there's a creepy doll that pops out or fireworks that burst out with a bang? That would be a prank, I suppose. Leave a... They buried a prank that they're not even going to get to see. Oh, yes! Adding surprises to mementos is a great idea. I'll suggest it to other guests too. Don't do it, Idia. That's a terrible idea. But in this case, this is just the standard box that I provide to guests. The guest that left this behind was quite serious though, so you can rest assured there are no shenanigans. She was a lost student who woke up one day and found herself in the middle of the desert. As all of them did, you know, since that's where your bottle is. She stumbled across the Valerian Mirage whilst searching for landmarks. It seemed like she hadn't finished her schoolwork, so she couldn't stay for long. I was flustered too, unable to show her proper hospitality. Even now, I feel guilty about it. Aww. I'm sure it's okay. Luckily, her standards were really low. Just sitting in a quiet place stargazing was enough. Her other request was to have a closed, secluded environment to rest in. So I found that cave for her. Before she left, I also sealed the cave with vines, so that she could sleep in there in peace whenever she wished. Well, that was nice of you. As long as you didn't make her stuck. No wonder the cipher mentioned a dreamland. No one would bother you sleeping in a cave like that. Yeah, these riddles are not exactly easy to solve without Paimon's help. They're not exactly what I would call riddles, even. Or ciphers, for that matter. But waking up in a strange place, that sounds familiar. Maybe as she was sleeping on a carriage and got thrown off? Perhaps by a grouchy driver? As Idia said, Paimon thinks it would be best to wait until we've cleared our heads. Then we can try tackling the tale of the mysterious student again. Just one chest left to find now. Come on, Alice. Let's finish all the returning Curios. If you really can't wait, go ahead and read it without Paimon. You're a fast reader. It should take only a moment to read a couple pages. I won't spoil the surprise for you. Great. Paimon will drink some milk before sleeping, and take her time reading the stories to truly appreciate the student's extraordinary experience. We'll read these after we finish the third one. So let's continue the returning Curios, shall we? Listen carefully to the third treasure cipher. A blue spotless ceiling, a floor of white candy. Soft companions surround me. I too have wings. Floor of white candy. Blue spotless ceiling. Soft companions that have wings. Ahem. Something so simple. Anyone would know where to go immediately. Well, it's easy to see, at least. Reaching it, however, this should be fun to watch. Wait. What child would use? Let's see. Find blue rooftops, not algae, blue sky above us. The white candy floor could be the clouds. Oh no. Oh. Well, that's gonna be up there, probably. That is the highest, isn't it? That one was actually the closest to a proper riddle. Oh no! Where are you guys going? Hey! Soft buddy, maybe that's a water droplet? I guess. Why are you guys running? Get back there. Hey! I know I'm running at you and I'm a crazy, I'm the red burning girl, but... Get back here, you little brat. Just trying to make friends. I even brought Klee. She likes talking to you guys. I gotta do this again. I assume. Actually, isn't this one we already did before? Where did you go? There you are. What are you doing down here? Please go back. Thank you. Silly Hydroid Golem. Where's this other one? Ah! It's not up there, is it? Yeah, it probably is. Oh, we managed to climb back up. I'm kind of surprised at that. I could have used that, though. Where? Oh, there you are. See, this is what happens. You shouldn't have wandered off. You get bullied by fungi.
La la la.
See? Go back, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is that the other one right over there? Drop something special. Let's take care of this first, I guess. Hey. There we go. Is it down there? Where they were? I think so. Oh no. Come on. Okay, good. They're gonna make me miss my landing. Oh. So high and far away. Let's go higher and then we should be able to reach it. Thank you guys. I always want to get higher. As high as possible. You can do these from so far away.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish taste so good.
I know. Yeah, has anyone told you yet, Klee, how adorable you look in this outfit?
Dodoko?
If so, not enough.
Where are you?
Let's see, I know I saw it around here somewhere. Might be on the other side. Oh, there you are. Oh, we've gotten so high up. I'd have missed the view here if it wasn't for this Curio thing. Yeah, you're right. Gaze from afar. Yeah, I love it. Been to the theater over there before, haven't we? Yes, we have. Let me stare at it longer, damn it. With the zoom. Created by lights of various colors, right? It's so spectacular. It is. Ooh, luxurious.
More treasure, more treasure.
A blueprint. Well. It's a blueprint for our teapot. Whee! That's always fun. All right, Idia. I've played your little game. It was kind of fun. But we'll see how the treasure actually is. I didn't really see anything coming out of this chest aside from the Curios. Idia, we're back! We succeeded big time. All 3 treasures are ours. Oh, that fast? I knew you were no ordinary person, but I didn't expect it to be this easy. How was your experience? Special? certainly was high enough up. Great scenery on the way, though. Whoever left that third treasure behind is a child at heart. They used creative metaphors, and their clues were right on the money. Yeah, out of all three, that was the best one. Let Paimon guess. They are some kind of fairy tale author or something? Those aren't metaphors. They're just the real thoughts of a child. The one who left the third treasure behind was actually just a young girl. Aww. It wasn't Klee, was it? Wait, a kid? You're joking, right? How did she even get up here? Child overheard her parents talking about a hidden paradise up in the clouds, where all sorts of beautiful creatures like finches and crystal flies lived. So she secretly built a big kite, hoping to soar into the clouds and visit her flying friends. Oh my god, that's so precious. I don't know if it was because the wind was ignorant or if it was intentional, but the kite ended up being carried off course. Instead of soaring up to the paradise in the sky, it landed in the middle of the desert. Whoops. I'm actually surprised it worked at all. The child didn't find her finches and crystal flies, but she had a wonderful time playing with the gentle hydroidolans, who became her squishy new friends. Aw, that is precious. Whoa, slow down there. You talk so fast that Paimon can hardly keep up. Paimon. My name's Pot. You're Kettle. How are you? And for a kid to fly off that way on a giant kite, a lot must have happened along the way. You're going too fast, and it seems like we're missing out on a lot of details. Look, I really can't explain the sense of wonder that kids feel during their adventures, so you'll just have to experience it for yourselves. Besides the message from the child, there are also a few pages from her diary in the box, and the details are really something. But before we get to that, there's still one thing left to do that is both full of ceremony, but also quite important. Shall we take care of that first? Absolutely. Yes, you're right. We found all the treasures, so now it's time to leave a treasure of our own behind. It's finally time. Let's put our heads together, Alice. Where would be the perfect spot to bury our treasure? We have to think through this carefully. We can't be scatterbrained about it. High up in the Silver Bottle courtyard, hidden near the lake. How about placing it at the entrance of the Valerian Mirage? Yeah. The entrance? You mean we'll put the treasure chest right by the door? That's pretty direct. Interesting. This is the first time someone has suggested a hiding spot like that. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Our first introduction to this magical world was truly special. What if you do that? Won't it be too easy for other guests to find the treasure? There's no need to make it too difficult for others. Paimon gets what you mean. Probably. I mean, it's not going to be out in the open. Because we've struggled really hard to get to treasure chests purposefully stuck in hard-to-reach play areas, right? You don't want others to suffer like we have. I mean, the first one wasn't that hard. That makes sense. Maybe we'll start a trend. And who knows, someday we'll start finding treasure chests all over the place. We kind of do. Already, Paimon. Let's go to the entrance of the Valerian Mirage. Time to head out. Hold on. Please take this first. This is a special box imbued with the power of the hydroidolans, which can greatly extend the storage time of mementos and prevent them from deteriorating over time. Oh, nice. And as for the memento you choose, you want to keep it a secret from me if you can keep it a secret from me if you want. Awesome. This really helps. With a fantastic container like this, we can store fresh things like fresh fruit. Tasty. And herbs and yummy food for a long time. Paimon, that's not what we're doing. And if we don't tell everything to Idia, will you still be able to pass along the cipher to our other guests? It's all about mystery and surprise. Hee. The treasure you leave behind will become the crown jewel of the returning Curios project. Every bit as impressive as the original Mora pocket watch. I'm not leaving behind a pocket watch made of pure Mora. I can't wait to see what kind of guest will find your treasure and how they'll react to your memento. Will I be able to tell at a glance that this keepsake was left by you? I'm getting so excited. Idia has given us so many surprises. Oh, Paimon understands now. Then we need to choose a really special memento to make sure that Idia can understand what we're trying to say with just a glance. Too much pressure, Paimon. And then Idia should write us a letter and tell us the good news. Very well, that is settled. Aww. What a lovely journey this has been. Oh. There's a special event back there. Oh, this is the barking fox thing. Okay. Give it a try. After we bury our Curio. Sleet dross fruits and disruptor orbs. The fire disruption ray waves. Yikes. Being the trials of the barking fox is hit by either the fruits or the waves, the time limit remaining of the trial will decrease, resulting in a lower final score. I see. I still love this music the most. It's such an enchanting track. Yeah, this is a good spot. What's going on? Why is there another memento hidden here? It's the pocket watch! This Candace breaking the rules. Wait, hold on, could this be? It is. The legendary Mora pocket watch. I imagine it was going to be wherever we chose. Let's bury our treasure. It's finally time. Paimon is getting a bit worked up. So what do you want to leave behind, Alice? How about a photo of the two of us? Aww. Let's leave a sweet flower as our treasure. That's kind of nice. A photo of the traveler and her best traveling companion. I like that. Huh? I mean, take a picture with the camera? It's just a picture. Could anyone really care about that? We're both pretty big deals. That's true. We've already accomplished some really amazing things. It wouldn't be exaggerating to say that we're living legends. Kind of are at this point. I mean, we're on first name bases with, well, not quite 3 Archons yet, but 2.5. We're getting there with A. Let Paimon picture how excited those guests will be when they find our photo. Maybe they'll scream with joy and excitement. Right. Anyone who's had dealings with the Adventurers Guild is sure to be ecstatic. They'll think to themselves, I can't believe I found the treasure left behind by the great adventurer Alice and Lady Paimon. Lady Paimon? I think they're gonna say, I can't believe I found the treasure left behind by the great adventurer Alice and her emergency food. Right? Be happy for weeks. Or that, rather, they'll say, the adventurer Alice and, wait, what's that flying lavender melon doing beside her? That's odd. Of course, Paimon hopes that such experiences will inspire them, give them the motivation to overcome obstacles, hone their adventuring skills, and bring them closer to the people they admire in their hearts. Anyway, taking a selfie is a great idea. Let's go with that. Take a great picture. Oh, thank you. I wish they did this more often. Take a bunch of photos with Paimon. Find a good angle. Take a bunch of photos with Paimon. Then you pick out the best one together. Yeah, this one looks great. This reminds Paimon, we should take more photos together in the future, so we'll have even more treasured memories. Aww. Yeah. I still feel bad for my brother. He didn't really have anyone to travel with. He was all alone as far as I understand it. Though, I don't know, maybe he traveled with Ainsleif for a little while. It's sort of sounded like they were acquainted, at least. Maybe one day, when we're running low on Mora, we can choose some pictures, make a photo album, and sell it for a pretty penny. Maybe. Doubt it, but maybe. Together with Paimon, you choose a memento and place it inside the storage box that Idia provided. As you are writing your message, you have a deep discussion with Paimon about what to include, in addition to your brief description of your memento and why it is special. Your experiences in Valeria Mirage were so rich and colorful that you didn't know which one to choose. Even the sights and sounds inside the Valeria Mirage are spectacular. Ultimately, you settled on a blessing for companionship and happiness without worry. To the traveler who finds this chest, may your travels be filled with joy and free of care, and your companions always be by your side. Enjoy your time vacationing within the Valeria Mirage. Aw, that is sweet. Mission complete. Mission complete. The ultimate treasure of returning Curios has been buried. Phew, it's a strange feeling. Planting the seeds of a story for the future instead of uncovering something left behind by an unknown predecessor. Hopefully, we'll see those seeds sprout soon. Well, probably won't ever see it sprout. They'll definitely bear fruit. Hehe. Now we just have to wait for Idia's response. Indeed. Shall we try this out over here, though, Paimon? Or should we leave that for its own episode? It's getting a little late. I'll try this one out, yeah. Why not? If normal, jets ready. Barking Fox, go. Ooh. What does left control do? Oh, I see. Very cool. This is actually a very impressive toy. Jet. Whee. You leave me alone. They're not really trying to hit us very well, are they? Have we already gotten a max score? Or is that our health? Nice. That didn't take too long at all. And that gets us delicious, delicious rewards. All right. Let's head on back to Idia. Right around there, maybe. Good news, Mediha. Your toy is actually kind of cool. Not for children, really, but pretty cool. It's like a stuffed animal drone. I love it. You guys already ate your apple? I guess it was only one apple. There you go. Oh, thank you. I get it. Thank you. Eat your apple, enjoy. I'll give you more later. Idia. We're back. Idia, emergency, huge news! Oh, right, the pocket watch. We found a pocket watch. Look, is this the legendary Mora pocket watch? It's gold and shiny on the outside. It has Mora engraved on it. Let me take a look. You really found it? Is this ordained by destiny? Yeah, I'd say so. How much do you think it's worth to pawn off? I mean, as a prized collection on my shelf. Place of honor. The ultimate prize left by the mysterious adventurer was found by the legendary traveler. I sense some sort of spiritual legacy. I know, right? The next person who leaves a curio by the entrance is gonna find ours, too. Paimon is really happy to be praised like that, but Paimon is more curious about what happens next. Will we get additional rewards? Will it trigger a hidden event? Nothing like that. Actually, it never occurred to me that someone would find this pocket watch. After all, even I forgot where it was buried. Yeah, you really should have written that down. You should probably write down all the locations that you remember. But it's valuable on its own, right? Right? Additional rewards from me are unnecessary, I suppose. Anyway, I'll be writing this down. Just the right amount of flair, of course. I'll transform it into an exciting and thrilling story for my future guests. Now, the treasure you buried will be replacing this Mora pocket watch. Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about that too. It's about the stories hidden inside the treasure. Anyway, let's study this watch a little longer, Alice. Idia, please write a really exciting story about us. Yes, please. You can embellish as much as you want. Don't worry, leave it to me. Well, is that the end of that little storyline? Oh, hey. I never realized this before, but we got Signora's mask. Trophy obtained from defeating Signora, 8th of the Fatui Harbingers. The Fatui often face the world from behind their masks, and it is said that this is because all they once were mean nothing once they become Fatui. Yeah, they're completely devoted to the Tsaritsa, and thus must they forsake their true names and faces alike. Yet the act of giving up all that makes up an I, one's past and the bonds that come with it, is no mean feat. Perhaps it is fair to say that only those who possess an obsession close to or even exceeding the level of delusion might be willing to join this group that so rebels against the heavenly principles, binding the remaining days to their delusions and burning as brightly as stars. You know, I was gonna say, the Shogun wasn't rebelling against the heavenly principles, she just wanted nothing to do with them. Wanted to avoid drawing their ire. Or, well, yeah, mostly the latter. Of course, many within the Fatui are simply consumed by power and are simple sadists, nor are these states necessarily in conflict. Yeah, Signora seemed to be that latter camp, the sadistic camp. The woman whose real name was Rosaline Krushka Leufalter. Rosaline. It's actually a nice name. May have once led a more innocent, naive existence. But that was before her eyes were filled with a raging fire, and her innocent days were burned away. Before the icy delusion extinguished the flaming tongues that ever gnawed her. Before the frozen might that protected her was shattered by the eternal Outlander. Unbound, yet no less determined than she was, causing the flames to burst forth once more. They call us the Eternal Outlander. That's a slight support of my idea that we're not exactly a normal human. The mysterious pocket watch. Let's go in order. To the traveler who discovers this treasure, If you are reading this text now, you must have become one of Miss Idia's most esteemed guests. Yeah, I'd like to think so. The bag you find within the treasure chest is an old ration bag of mine. It accompanied me over mountains and hills and across vast empty deserts, sustaining me for several decades. Allow me to use it to pay you a warrior's tribute, as well as to give you my best wishes. I was once an ordinary mercenary who chose to live and fight in solitude. My reason for becoming a sellsword was simple. I wished to exact revenge on the bandits that terrorized the land. That's a noble goal. When I was still very young, my family's caravan fell to a bandit attack. My parents, who rode at the head of the caravan, never returned. I started treading this path to eradicate violence and greed, swearing to eliminate the bandits to the last man. I set out to eliminate all the suffering they could cause. My methods were so extreme that even other mercenary groups would not understand my doings. All things were as they should be. Eventually, one day, there would be no bandits, or there would be no me. But in a twist of fate, one day, I happened to track a group of bandits to their stronghold. An easy task, considering my experience. But this time, I recognized someone among this group of bandits. Uh-oh. Many years ago, I had once saved a youth who had lost his parents to the bandits. Though I believed that he'd come to despise the bandits even more than me, I somehow found him in cahoots with them. Oof. His hair unkempt and his face filled with relief at being recognized, he knelt before me and begged for mercy, recounting all the horrors he'd seen. And even as I stood there, shocked and flabbergasted, he had stabbed me with a weapon before melting away into the quiet night. What a little ungrateful bastard! Fuck that guy. Had Miss Idia not rescued me, I'd have perhaps become yet another dry skeleton in these sands. What a little shit! Man. Was there any meaning to the life I had led? Why would a victim of banditry go on to embrace their way of life? Deep within the mirage, a youth shared their story against the flickering fire, their eyebrows knitted in a frown and their eyes full of tears. The lack of dignity, the agony of exile, and the loneliness in living all on one's own. Had I not harbored a burning hatred or inherited a small amount of family wealth, I would have likely become just like them. If the lid won't work, why don't we try our luck with the bottom? Miss Idia's words as she struggled in vain to open a can. Don't know where I saw cause. As she struggled in vain to open a can. It actually sounds adorable. I kind of want to see that. Finally allowed me to piece my thoughts together. There are some evils in the world that can only be treated by removing their root causes. I know better than anyone the experiences that would drive someone to become a bandit. If I wished to stop them from going astray, I could begin by doing what I can to improve their circumstances. Yeah? I reckon it'll be a different kind of struggle from beating someone in a fight. It's a far less direct, far more difficult, and requires far more thinking. But I believe it'd also benefit those in need far more. I hope you succeed. Better than just killing bandits is stopping people from becoming bandits in the first place. I just realized if the lid won't work, why don't we try our luck with the bottom? Idia? Oh my god. That is adorably silly. She's great. I love Idia. I didn't process how silly that was before. Anyways, I reckon, yeah. Anyway, all that is to say, I probably won't need this warrior's ration bag anymore. I will leave it here as a testament to my determination as I set off on a new journey. Aw. That was nice. This one's a lovely handwriting. Oh, traveler whom I've never met, if you're reading this letter now, you must be enjoying the wondrous sights of this place, just as I did in the past. May you encounter the sights of your dreams and learn much from the experience. Thank you. I am a Rutawahist student who fell asleep while observing the skies. After finding myself here upon waking up, I decided to stay a while. The caretaker, Miss Idia, appears to be struggling with the need to repair some old mechanisms on the grounds. Yeah, that sounds like Idia. She did not respond to my questions, but simply offered me a quiet place to stay, where I might get plenty of rest. So you were trying to communicate with her. She made it sound like you didn't really want to interact much. Nevertheless, from the way others talk about her, I could tell that she's usually a generous. Oh wait, no, that's right. She had mentioned she was unable to give you the hospitality that you wanted, or that you deserved. I could tell that she's usually a generous host. It was understandable that she would not have the time to take care of me while being pulled in several different directions. I was unable to get an answer from her even as I packed up and left. She did, however, give me many gifts and invite me to try out this attraction, which is to say, I'm also quite new to this place and don't have a lot of insights to share. I can only wish you a fun and relaxing experience. You may get a slightly different experience if you were to observe the stars from here. I don't think I've seen the stars really much. I haven't looked up enough. Though the positions of the stars have not changed, their impressions on the sky appear far stronger. And it's much easier to make a note of their characteristics. Maybe the special location and my good mood both had something to do with it. After all, our field of vision is far wider here, and the air here is also less dry and more pure than regular air in the desert. Most importantly, this place is insulated from monsters and it's really not, and people of ill intent. If you ever have some free time, I'd strongly recommend that you spend some time here to observe the stars. Though I suppose calling hilichurls monsters is kind of mean and rude. I mean, they attack us, but we attack them back. Elon Musk would have some words about that, I'm sure. The traditions say that I should leave something here as a testament to my stay, but I don't know what I can leave to you as a gift. I only brought some books, pen and paper with me when I came here. Books, pen, and paper. Use your damn Oxford comma, please. Thank you. Some books, pen, and paper with me when I came here, and I'll need all of them to write my thesis. I'm a very strong proponent of the Oxford comma. Among the gifts that Miss Idia gave me was a sum of mora, which she recommended I use to purchase furniture, believing it would add warmth, beauty, and comfort to my abode. However, my place has already been filled to the brim with books and star charts. This wasn't... No, it's probably not Mona. There's no more space for more furnishings, and either way, were I to cross the desert again to return to the academia, I doubt I could make the journey if I brought any more with me. These gifts will be better left to the travelers that will come after me, and thus I waited for an auspicious day with wondrous omens before hiding them. That sounds a lot like Mona, though. Star charts, stargazing, omens. Now she also has a lot of stuff, since she's secretly rich. Now these gifts are all yours. I hope they will bring you serenity and joy, and pass on to you the protection and fortune of the starry skies. Thank you. And juvenile handwriting. Hey there, youngster, or grown-up, or oldie, or whoever you are. I see you found my treasure and read my diary. I'm an inventor and adventurer. Even Miss Idia thinks I'm a genius, you know. Oh? This fantastic water park is the furthest place I've reached so far. I had a great time here. How about you? It's okay if you haven't been having fun. I'm sure you'll be just like me and find even more cool and distant parks to explore in the future. Who are you, I wonder? According to Mama and Papa's story, there's a paradise for finches and crystal flies on top of a cloud. I made this kite to find that paradise and play with them. But when I used the kite to fly, I couldn't find that paradise. Maybe it's because I wasn't flying high enough. Be very careful, please, kid. But that's fine. I landed in the desert, made friends with a super cool, super huge red bird. Wait, what? Who? And even rode for a long way on the back of a huge creature with many legs. What? This kid. I think they call them scorpions or something. What the crap, kid? Oh God, how is this kid alive? Is this not secretly This is not secretly Klee? Oh, and also, I met Miss Idia, who managed to convince the big red bird and the big scorpions to turn around and go back to sleep. And after that, she took me to this water park where the flying balls of water were even more magical than the crystal flies. They gave me tasty apples. Don't forget the wheat and carrots. And cabbages. Helped me build a new kite and even took me on new adventures in the mysterious places so that I can see the scenery from super duper high up. Miss Idia said, I am of a mind with this kid. I love high places. Miss Idia said that if I were to become a super famous adventurer someday, then this place must be my first stop, the start of my journey. So I drew the first super kite that I invented in my diary. Well, the blueprint of the thing anyway. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to visit many unexpected new places and meet many new friends after making it and using it. Oh, and also, before you use it, make sure you tie a lot of balloons to your body. This is important if you don't want to get hurt when you crash onto the ground. At least you're smart, though. You need some balloons with a lot of really big balloons. A lot of lift. Anyway, all the best of luck. May you fly even higher than I did with this kite. You find many sketches at the end of the diary. This must be the kite that the diary writer is referring to. While the handwriting is messy, the sketch is quite neat. The featured design is well-shaped, has an effective weight-bearing skeletal structure, and many safety features. It is apparent that only a highly educated child could have produced such a high-level design. Maybe the diary writer is the child of scholarly parents and has been interested in engineering since early childhood. Gotta be. Unfortunately, as it has been designed by a child, the kite can also only be used by a child. It is too small and, unlike a glider, cannot support the weight of an adult for an extended amount of time. Maybe you could maybe it could become the perfect toy for Paimon. Yeah. If you were to dedicate a lot of time into actually building it, using the blueprint as a reference, that is, the process will probably be quite painstaking for the inexperienced. Finally, the more shaped and more shiny pocket watch you accidentally found. One wonders how much it is worth. Yes, one does. Idia says it's not about the value of the treasure or the watch, but the stories hidden inside the treasures. Perhaps using monetary value as the measure of the memento is not the most fitting. I disagree. There seems to be a message written on the paper. The font has flourish to it, and the humor penetrates through the back of the paper. Ha ha, darn it! You managed to find the Mora pocket watch I hid so expertly. Well done, well done. Bravo. I tip my hat to you. Where's a hat, huh? Though someone as obviously talented and skilled as you must have noticed that this pocket watch is made in the shape of Mora, with a thin coat of Mora-colored paint. By market standards, it's barely worth anything. Damn you! Curses! Right now, I'm sure your mood has shifted pretty drastically, and you can't help but think the treasure that started the whole returning Curios is just a piece of junk like this? Yeah, that's about right. And he even wanted people to imitate him. That adventurer who left the pocket watch is nothing but a giant fraud. But don't be angry yet. Allow me to explain briefly. The reason why Mora has become the standard, unquestioned currency of choice, the Mora that circulates across the world, is because behind it stands the great and powerful without compare. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's because it's got the backing of an Archon, or had at least. It's because it stands behind the great and powerful without compare, the upholder of contracts, the fair and wise, well, allow me to omit the next 5,000 words and praise from Morax, and say that it is his credit standing behind Mora that infuses it with value. This person's gotta be from Liyue. Without his credit, it's just a round piece of metal. Yeah, but you're not Morax. And behind this pocket watch is my own journey over mountains and rivers, searching tirelessly. Also, yeah, the fact that they're calling you Morax means you're really old too. Ancient times. Actually, I'm not sure when he changed his name to Rex Lapis. Millions upon millions of steps taken in pursuit of the greatest treasure in the desert. Dozens of novels would not be enough to tell my tale in full. So, I left behind this pocket watch that accompanied me throughout my entire journey, from when I was yet small. It's definitely not because this is all I have left on me. Of course. I believe you. Perhaps one day I shall become a renowned adventurer, and my fame will spread across Teyvat. Then my reputation will stand behind this watch as well, and you definitely won't feel like you've been burned. Feel a little burned. Of course, perhaps you understood all this long ago, and you're even stronger than I am. Perhaps you're already a big deal, but even then, my logic holds. This pocket watch will be the most ancient memento you found in the mysterious Valerian Mirage, and you will have given it greater value. So, when you read this message from me burying this pocket watch, it won't matter if we're separated by decades or centuries. Let us work hard, become the best we can be, and then we can spread my understanding of what creates value across Teyvat, allowing everyone to live to the fullest. Signed, an adventurer who doesn't really have much of a reputation. Signature is really, really fancy, though. You know, this all just made me realize, yeah, all further confirmation of, man, Alice is really, really old. Ancient, even, perhaps. Also, another thought came to me. It's kind of a great thought. Klee is cosplaying as her mother.
Oh, where are you?
Because, her mother was the witch in that story, in the play. So, that's precious. Well, Idia, hope you can relax and enjoy some respite from your tiring journey. That's how I would have greeted you if things had been different. It's hard to believe how much has happened. Since everything's fixed now, I thought, better late than never. What do you think? Pretty professional, huh? I would say so. About preprints. Do you want me to explain the underlying theory? I don't actually know that much about it. In short, a preprint is like an idea. Think of it like how a plant should grow is imprinted in its seed. Or how a bird will spread its wings is determined while it's still in the egg. things follow these instincts and rules that are programmed into them and become that which we see around us. Perhaps the blueprints of all things were created at the very beginning. A preprint is like those blueprints, and light reflected through the bottle transforms them into the entire Valerian mirage. Oh, this kind of magic only works within the confines of the bottle. Right. What about oceanins? You must know a lot about them, you know, being one. Oh, are you wondering why we fled Fontaine? So all of you fled Fontaine. So I'm not expecting I'll find any of you when we eventually go to Fontaine. Feels like it happened a lifetime ago. The reason for our flight would be the water. The waters of Fontaine changed into the oceanins. Now the waters there are full of pain and hatred? Jeez. I suppose this is something we'll deal with when we visit Fontaine. Who knows, maybe we can fix that and make it a safe place for oceanids again. For us, if we wanted to live, fleeing was the best choice. Oh, it was then that I became lost and fainted in the desert. I must say, this desert is really just too vast. And who the hell is Rodia? Oh, is that the one? I think someone mentioned that. Is that the one that you meet in a really old event? It's the one we actually fight as a boss, right? Huh? Rodia? Have you met her? Looks like she finally found a place for herself. Jingsa Village? Is that in Liwa? Liwe? You really have gone far away, Rodia. Oh, yeah. You didn't really tell me about her, but fair enough. Well, one last thing for me to do to top this episode off is look up if I can actually find Klee and Eula and the rest, Kaya, you know, Kokomi. They're hiding around somewhere. I think supposedly they would be around here, but I'm not really seeing them, so I guess maybe that was only before we finished the third event, the third quest. Maybe. Regardless, I think they're gone now. That's unfortunate. Maybe did I talk to them then? I might have. Well, with that though, until next time, we'll probably go ahead and do those events, you know, the mini games, and after that, that'll be back to, well, I'll also do a bit of exploring of this place, maybe just this area. We basically already explored the other portions, but after that, it'll be back to the swirling storm of doom. Until then, see you next time.